Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. I'm glad to have you back. Alright. Hope everybody's doing well. Staying hydrated. Alright. To my subscribers, I do appreciate you guys. Every single last one of you. I do appreciate the support. Okay. And if you are new here, welcome in. Alright. We're going to start off, guys, with the declare and decree day. This is where we start. Right. See what possible blockages need to be released. Alright. What possible blockages need to be released for the collective. Alright. Only take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Alright. 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 And we have all spell work, rituals, black magic, evil eye, blocking spells, and all evil works done against myself and family are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You can pause it, you can write that down, and you can burn it. No, you don't have to. You definitely do not have to. If this is not something that you believe in, you do not have to do it. That's up to you. Everybody has free will. Alright? But yes, if there's any type of negative energies of spell work, rituals, black magic, evil eye, monitoring spirits, and things of that nature, because these are the things that truly exist in the realm of spirituality. These things exist. And if you are dealing with that, or if you don't know if you're dealing with that, or if you feel like you may be dealing with that, it would be a good idea to write that down and set fire to it to destroy those particular energies, okay? The next one we have is all pain and trauma caused towards myself, my ancestors, and offspring are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Of course, everybody don't have children. Okay, so that part wouldn't resonate with you. Alright? But most of the times, people knowingly and unknowingly deal with pain and traumas caused towards themselves, their ancestors, okay, and so on. So you would want to destroy that energy, okay? You would want to release any negative energies that has to do with pain and trauma, okay? And that is how you do it. You just simply write these words down on paper and you set your intention to release that energy and set fire to it, of course, in a safe place and let it burn out. All right? Whoever that's resonating for. Energies are fluid. These are general messages. So only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay? A lot of energy of people wanting forgiveness. A lot of energy of people trying to come back around. Because you know where to be found. Okay? But be aware of the chaos. Be aware of confusion. Be aware of those type of energies. Pay attention to your intuition. Allow yourself to be led and guided for your own good. Be careful who you choose to work with, business or love. Be careful who you choose to work with. Let's see what we have for you collective. You have the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Death card, and walking away for your own wish fulfillment towards Virgo or Capricorn energy. You are walking away. If you are an earth sign, you don't have to be. You could possibly have earth in your chart. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles. That's an energy of balance. You're feeling very balanced, and you're balanced enough to walk away from anything, person, place, situation. It doesn't matter. Some of y'all, this place can consist of an area you live in. It could be an environment that you're walking away from. It could be a community that you're walking away from, that you no longer want to play a part in. You no longer want to be a part of this society, this community, this so-called family, okay? This person in a partnership. You're walking away. And that's going to balance things out for you, okay? Because you're allowing yourself to see a truth that you didn't allow yourself to see before, Gemini energy, all right? But you're also choosing to put an end to it. That's done for you. You're done with that energy of not wanting to see the truth. You're done with that energy of feeling mentally stuck. you're done with that. Be it family, friends, associates, any type of I was gonna say associations. So any type of friendships, situationships, you're not allowing yourself to lie anymore. Like, it's like I'm not lying to myself anymore. I see the truth and I'll acknowledge it. Yeah, awakening. Someone here has experienced a deep awakening, because swords is mental energy, to where you're either thinking you're not enough or overthinking the situation when you know you need to see the truth or embrace the truth. And it could be a dark truth, okay? Yeah, the swords is a lot of mental ill. Okay, well, hey, it's showing up, so I must make this known, because it would be clarity for someone. If you walked away from somebody who was always up and down in their energy, you couldn't like quite. It's an energy to where you could not quite stand up to their energy. And when I say stand up to the energy, you couldn't find grounds to where things felt balanced, because you could have dealt with someone who was semi or mildly, okay, bipolar, okay, to where their energy was always up and down. One minute they're okay with you, next minute they're not. One minute they want to keep things together, next minute they don't know what they want. They feel they acting confused, or they're treating you, like an outsider sometimes, or won't let you in. Don't want to discuss things that are important, or on a need to know basis. Don't want to be clear. They're up and down in their energy, and that's because this person is not balanced. They were not balanced, and it caused you to be imbalanced as well. So someone could definitely, that you have dealt with, could suffer from bipolar, because I was about to say mental illness, and it's just a energy to where a person's hormones can be totally off, and it's a form of chemical imbalancement when it comes to the body. And chemical imbalancements can cause uh, different levels of schizophrenia. It can cause bipolar issues. It can cause anxieties. Um, it can even cause some people to actually have high cholesterol levels as well when you're dealing with that type of energy, okay? And it's no shade to anyone, because we all have a level of imbalancement within us all. And that's why it's good to tap into spirituality, because spirituality can show you how to go within to where you can attack those imbalances from a natural standpoint or a natural state, to where that can help you gain holistic health. Okay, it's just a matter of knowing, seeing it, embracing it, and understanding the truth of it, and then doing what's necessary, or searching out what's necessary to help to overcome that, because it can be overcome. But it's like you have to tap into your spirituality in a way to help you to overcome it, because a lot of times it's an inner problem. It has to do with the innermost parts of us, our soul, our spirit, you know, our emotions, our feelings, our thoughts. And these things play a part in your mental state, which causes you to feel imbalanced, unloved, unwanted, not good enough, trapped when you're not, illusions. It's chemical imbalancement on every level, on any level. So someone here could have walked away from someone who's more than likely they have issues mentally, um, because they deal with a lot of chemical imbalancement, and it's not something that they mean to do, or it's not something that they want to do. It's just something that it actually has to be worked out through therapy, because um, spiritual therapy exists, and it's well known, and it's also well needed, and it's it's an energy to where spiritual therapy can actually help people to overcome those different types of anxieties or mental illnesses, even post-traumatic stress, things like that. Again, bipolar, schizophrenia, depression. It all plays a part on some level. So there's no shade to anyone. It's just a matter of knowing, recognizing it, and being able to make certain adjustments where you can attack that portion of whatever issue there is, whatever part of you that is, be it a mental space, an emotional space, a spiritual space. It would start from within. It's called healing. That's what spiritual therapy is for, just like regular therapy for your body, or yeah, like regular therapy for your body. People go for therapy all the time, mental therapy as well as physical therapy. There's spiritual therapy. And these things are necessary when it comes to anxieties and depression and things like that. It takes the place of medication. Okay? Spiritual therapy as well as spiritual awareness, spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening. All these things, come about in order to help you to heal. And it's very necessary. Spiritual therapy is just like physical therapy, except it's for your spirit. Physical therapy is for the body. It's physical. It works the same. Well, it works the same in its own space. It's like the opposite of tangible 3D and then just say 5D or spirituality, spiritual realm. Okay, there's a nurturing on both sides. So you have spiritual therapy as well as you have physical therapy. Okay, and again, spiritual therapy takes the place of medication, just like some physical therapies can take the place of medications. Okay, so someone could be feeling trapped with the Eight of Swords, which is an illusion, and someone could have definitely walked away with someone who suffered from those types of depressions. Okay, yeah, spiritual awakening. See, spiritual awakening, rejuvenation, restoration. Because see, past energies here is showing that you were basically your own Ten of Cups here, and you could be in an energy where you are deciding to walk away from some family setting as well, because you've had an awakening about setting yourself free. Someone here could be definitely setting themselves free of a situation in a family setting, be it immediate family or be it friendship that you thought was family, or yeah. And so basically you walking away and understanding and embracing whatever truth that this was with this Eight of Swords. I was about to say Ace of Swords, which is here, truth and clarity. Maybe there was a truth that needed to be spoken, and maybe that's what you were mentally stuck about, what needs to be spoken or what actions that actually needed to be taken. But you becoming unstuck and embracing truth, whatever that truth was about this family dynamic that you awakened to, you embracing the truth and cutting yourself from this Eight of Swords energy, not overthinking the situation, and allowing yourself to see the truth. It brings about opportunities and prosperity for you, and that's why you're moving away from whatever situation this is. Considering a family setting, or even if it's your actual family. Mom, dad, sister, brothers, whoever, cousins, whoever, okay? And it could just be with a love partner. Check out how it resonates for you. It could be both for some of you, where you're cutting a lover off as well as you're cutting off, family people who were so-called family, but you're finding out different truths and things like that, or you're just finding out that you're not on the same page anymore. It's something you allowed yourself to see. It's something that you allowed yourself to embrace. And you could have seen hidden opportunities for yourself when it comes to your own wish fulfillment. And that's what you're moving toward with the Six of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. Some of you may have a soft spot for certain people, but you know you need to let these people go. With the Queen of Cups energy, you let them down slowly or let them down easy or whatever. But you're gonna have to, you have to go away from them. So you understand your opportunities as well with the Ace of Pentacles. Your opportunities and resources will be provided for you. If you were worried about that, no need to worry, because 8 and 6, to me, that holds a whole lot of energy of worry, anxiety, uncertainty, insecurity, right? But also separation, detachment, okay? From any kind of lies or deception here with this Ace of Swords and that Eight of Swords. Because within the Eight of Swords, you got the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. You have the Five of Swords as well, okay? So somebody had to depart and separate themselves from family who may have been low-key envious or was in competition, or even a lover who was low-key envious or in competition with you for whatever reason. It's something that definitely came to an end, but you had to let some people down easy with the Queen of Cups. You had to love yourself and see the fact that whatever you're cutting out or whomever you're cutting out, it was for you to do so. Because the moment you did this and went in another direction with the Six of Swords, the moment you made this decision, it brings you into this Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you, this could be a mother figure or a child's mother or a guy in his feminine energy who will maybe try to talk you out of leaving with the Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups because they don't want to watch you leave. Or someone could be, not being honest about the reason why you're leaving. Definitely you are being watched, okay? Definitely people are seeing you, elevate and come out of being stuck some kind of way or some stuck mentality. But some people are going to try to keep you from going in another direction. Six of Swords, you're moving toward peace for yourself. You want something more calm, more settled, the energy more relaxed, because that's what you deserve. Whatever you're coming out of, you may not have received that type of energy to where things were at peace. And a lot of you are moving on from someone for your peace of mind, okay? Because you want more peace. Yeah, you're in rejection mode, boredom, discontent, not accepting someone who wants a second chance either. Somebody definitely wants to speak to you though. They may want to speak a truth. They may have something to say. They want to talk. But because they don't want things to end. But you have to. This is something that you may feel you have to do, yeah. So this will be your new beginning with the Ace of Wands, but be careful of someone who is envious, who may want to get you caught up, okay? And when I say caught up, it could be caught up in a pregnancy, okay? Because the Ace of Wands still signifies a lot of sexual energy as well. And some people or some person or another may want to change your mind with intimacy. To them, intimacy will change your mind. Okay? Yeah. You're moving on though. You're moving forward. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. So you're definitely moving on. Definitely moving forward. Some of you are definitely traveling as well. You're not planning about moving on. So someone probably is not believing you that you're moving away from them, and they're watching to see if it's true, or trying to keep an eye on your every move, or trying to see where you leaving or going to here or there. Or it's like an energy of a person you can't trust, but then they may try to do this reverse psychology thing to where they make it seem like they can't trust you. You're definitely balanced. You may have taken a leap of faith or taken a risk on something here, some opportunity or another that you took initiative to go toward. And there could be communication coming in about that opportunity, whether it's a job, whether it's a business, whether it's a loan, whatever it is, with the Ace of Pentacles, it'll be for you. And it'll be more than enough to do whatever it is you need to do. Even if you are moving, some of you could literally be moving from one location to another. Yeah, you already know about the deception. You know about the envy. You know about, maybe being placed in competition when it comes to a lover, trying to place you in competition, or trying to hold the wool over your head, trying to lie to you, be deceiving toward you. There's something you're already aware of with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, and that's why you're going to continue to be in this Six of Swords energy. You're going to keep moving, because somebody may even try to show up where you live, or where you used to work, or where you used to live. However, someone may try to show up in your energy, like ride up on you, right, to keep you from leaving, because they don't believe you're going to leave. And you're still going to leave. You're going to show this person that you mean business. It's something to where someone may not be believing you. They may think that you're just trying to, spite them, or, trying to get a rise out of them. But no, you are leaving. Eight of Cups, and in the Chariot, you're leaving. You're getting in your vehicle and you're literally going somewhere. This is fast movement all day. The Chariot, that's fast movement, and you're not wasting any time leaving the situation or some family setting, right? There will be conflict about, there will be conflict about what it is you're choosing to do. But I don't feel like you're worried about that. I feel like you've already made your mind up with the Six of Swords energy, because you came out of this Eight of Swords energy. You came out of that. Yeah, you came out of the Eight of Swords energy. You allowed yourself to come out of that. You saw you allowed yourself to see that, hey, I'm just mentally stuck here, and I don't have to stay here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, open opportunities and resources open up. If you needed more money, whatever you may need, it will be provided to you. Because you allowed yourself to go through this awakening. You allowed yourself to take a leap of faith. And this is what brings in that wish fulfillment moment. You are fulfilled, you are happy, and you're not going to let anyone take that away from you. So anybody that's in conflict with themselves, who don't want to see you elevate or don't want to see you move on, knowing that you're done with whatever relationship that didn't serve you, Ace of Swords, they can communicate all they want. They can try to stop you all that they want, but they won't be able to. You're in the Six of Swords energy of movement. You are in motion already, and you're letting people go with love. You're not hating on anybody. You're not bad talking anybody, bad mouthing anybody, saying anything nasty about anyone. You're not doing any of that. You're letting people go with love, Queen of Cups, because you've already made the decision. Two of Wands. Decision has already been made. Once you came from that Eight of Swords energy and went into that Six of Swords energy, that's what changed everything. It changed the direction of what you was thinking. It changed everything of how you was feeling. It changed everything. Death, which brings a change, transformation, new beginnings. Ace of Wands. But just be careful someone trying to come back in a sexual energy just to trap you up. Even if you're a guy, be careful of a female trying to come back in a sexual energy just to get pregnant from you or trap you or whatever. Try to keep you laced up with them. Male or female, take it how it resonates for you, but you've already made the decision. Someone wants you to be in this energy, but you're not. You're not. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. Someone wants you to have anxiety or worry or anything for them to, I guess, stay attached. Maybe, but you're in this Chariot here. You're not gonna feel any means of betrayal, because you've already been there and done that. With the Eight of Swords being here, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, you've already experienced what they're trying to get you to experience all over again. Whoever this Page of Swords is. You've already been through this Ten of Swords thing. Because the Page of Swords, that's one sword. And then the Nine of Swords, that's 9 swords. 9 and 1 is 10. That Ten of Swords energy, you've already been there and done that. They may feel like they can come back and have you in some type of anxiety of, hey, we can get back together, we can do this, we can do that. And you're like, no, I don't think that's going to work out. And here they come with, with the wand or with the sexual energy, what you're going to put an end to. That's what that Death card is about. That's an ending. That's over with. They can't come to you like that anymore. Their old tactics, in other words, do not work anymore, and you've already experienced them in a very low vibrational state. You've already been in this dark area, so it's like this person's trying to come back and put you back into this dark area of this Ten of Swords. Worry, deception, uncertainty, insecurity, not being grounded, feeling, not so confident, right? And stressed out. It's like this person wants you to stay in that energy, but you're not doing it. You're simply walking away and moving forward. You're leaving. Some of you are literally packing up and leaving. Or you packed up and you left. Some of y'all left and didn't say nothing. Okay, so that's y'all, but I'm just saying. Somebody left and didn't say nothing at all. Yeah, somebody from the past. Somebody who wants to stay tied to you. Somebody who may be missing you, reminiscing, or maybe they even have some regret when it comes to you some kind of way. But you're dropping that. You see what I'm saying? You've already dealt with these energies. Now you're separating yourself. Some of y'all may not want to even talk to this person, whoever this. So it may be an air sign or water sign. That's possible. But you're not talking to this person. There's no more fulfillment with this person. See, this is the energy that you're going into. This Nine of Pentacles energy of being single and set. And this is something that they don't want to see happen. But it's happening anyway. You're going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? You're sitting and you're looking great. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. But you know what I'm saying? You're nurturing yourself too. You don't have to move for anyone. You've already made the necessary moves for your own well-being with the Eight of Cups. Okay? And then the Chariot, that's you leaving. Somebody's literally having to watch you leave. Or somebody's literally packing up and somebody's watching you leave and walk out the door. Literally, with the Six of Swords. Literally. That's moving on. Eight of Cups. Chariot. You are in a single mode. This is where you wanted to be. And it's like, hey, wish granted. Wish granted. For the change that you embrace, wish granted. For how you choose to separate yourself, wish granted. For how you choose to make your own decisions, wish granted. For how you decide to let people go and release people with love, wish granted. Okay? Yeah, someone wants to see you lose. Envy. Someone wants to see you lose. They want you back in that trap mode. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is loss. But also this is being left out in the cold. So someone feels left out in the cold by you. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, see? Whoa. Oh, that's just self-explanatory. Here we go. Am I putting it right? Oh, yeah. Okay. So you already done turned your back because you're not emotionally fulfilled. Right? Then you're going to actually pack up and leave. And this is what this person is not going to believe. They're not going to believe that you're actually doing this or you've done this. Okay? Or you will. For whoever this is resonating for, because they're going to be left out in the cold. And this is what they don't want to experience. Some of you, this person, like I said, could be playing this game of reverse psychology on you. To where you could do something, and if you decide to speak up for yourself or show them that you're serious or you're leaving out or you're not going to stand up, and stand and be treated any kind of way or allow them to play their games, they're going to like make you feel like you're doing something wrong, like you're abandoning them, you never cared about them in the first place. This is all tactics to get you to not leave them in this state right here. They are afraid of this Five of Pentacles energy. And they don't want you to leave them like this. So if you experience somebody coming back around, constantly trying to call you with the Eight of Wands energy, constantly trying to communicate with you because they don't want you to leave, or maybe they felt like you were bluffing and you're starting to show this person, or they're actually starting to embrace the fact that you're serious, they're going to try to come back and love bomb or, use some kind of old tactic. And it has to do with sexual energy with the Ace of Wands. But what they don't know is you're done with that. That's what the Death card is about. You're done. To you, it's over. And you're serious about it. And I feel like this person didn't expect you to be so serious about it. Because they didn't want to experience this Five of Pentacles energy, but they're going to have to experience it anyway. That's their karma. They're going to have to sit in that Five of Pentacles energy, whether they're losing something, whether they lose a job, money, or whatever, their place, whatever you were doing before with this person with the Ten of Cups, you're no longer doing that. That is over. And they're just afraid of being left out. They don't want to be left out in the cold. You see, I feel like you're taking action. Yeah, you're doing a lot of healing, or you've done a lot of healing. You're taking action, and you're focusing on yourself here. Okay? Collective. I hope this made sense for you. Yeah, destiny, the wheel is turning. That Eight of Cups and Chariot is a done deal. It surely is a done deal. Look at that, Six of Swords, moving on. Told ya. So now someone's going to know you were not bluffing. Six of Swords, moving on. Yeah, the world. Travel, like I said. Travel. Some of you, this person is watching online, of course. They're watching the social media to see if you made some comment about where you're going, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. What's your next step? What's your next move? But you are in alignment with the world card. That's the number 21, which reduces to a 3. You are in alignment. You are in alignment. The Fool card comes out once again. It came out over here. Here it is, your new beginning. And the risk that you decide to take, that is definitely for your highest good. Alright, collective? So I hope that helps you to move on. Again, I thank you guys for rocking with me, and I thank you for your support to all my subscribers. If you were new here, I hope that this resonated for you and it made sense. Take care.